Because the fact is that all of us believe in the beginning of the year that this year will be my year. And then when the year is over, we'll look back and realize that at some point we have lost the motivation, the belief, and the momentum, and we just stopped. And it wasn't our year. Let us not just believe that this year will be our year, but actually make it. Hello and welcome to Smart Slimmers. Say goodbye to failed diets and say hello to a winning mindset and healthy habits for your long-term weight loss success. Get ready to slim down smarter, not harder. In this video, let us talk about how to finally make a difference this year in your weight loss journey. Are you ready? Let's dive in. So your first step to skyrocketing your weight loss success is not planning. Don't make planning priority number one. So many people fail over and over again every single year, thinking that this time it will be different because they sit down and plan. Now, don't get me wrong, planning is essential for your weight loss success. In fact, it is one of the most important methods to reach our goals. The fallacy here is just that we believe we know what to plan. We think we plan just the right strategies to make it this time. But why do so many still fail? What is missing? The power of introspection. It is key for a successful weight loss journey. Now, what the hell is introspection? Basically, it's reflecting. So before you jump into planning, take time to reflect on your past experiences, patterns, and behaviors. This self-reflection is crucial in identifying the underlying mental blocks and thought patterns that may have hindered your success in the past. Many of us fall into the trap of simply repeating the well-intentioned plans year after year after year. We plan to eat more veggies, increase our protein intake, but if we haven't taken the time to understand the reasons for why we weren't able to stick to those plans in the past, we are likely to find ourselves facing the same obstacles once again. By taking the time to truly reflect on your past experiences and identify the root causes of your struggles, you can start to build a weight loss plan that is tailored to your unique needs and circumstances. This will set you on a path towards skyrocketing your weight loss success and achieving your goals for good. And once you've figured out what was standing in your way in the past, your plan might look completely different, because asking yourself different questions will lead you to different strategies, which correspondingly will lead you to different results. Your new plan for 2023 weight loss might then look like: read a book about emotional intelligence because you've realized that stress often leads to mindless snacking and binging. And educating yourself on this topic will help you better understand and address this issue. You will aim to watch videos about emotional intelligence because now you understand that by becoming more self-aware and learning to recognize, understand, and process your emotions, you'll be much better equipped to stay on track with your weight loss journey. Then you will also aim to implement the habit of meal prepping because you figured that when there are no healthy options at hand, but you are hungry, you will eat anything you see. You will make bad food choices and then again feel guilty. Then you will make bad food choices again, and the cycle begins. Your plan needs to be more specific this year. Your action steps need to be more precise, unique, and profound so that you're able to eliminate whatever's standing in your way. Because most people fail because just trying to cover up old habits, patterns, and behaviors with a new fancy plan is simply not enough. Old patterns will continue to sabotage your progress unless you address them and overcome them. Now, this leads us to the next crucial step in achieving success in 2023. Get to know yourself better. We often look for solutions outside ourselves when actually the real answers lie within. By not gaining insight into who you are, you're making your weight loss journey more difficult. Without a clear understanding of yourself, it becomes really challenging to be compassionate with yourself and to avoid self-criticism. However, every choice that we make has a valid reason behind it. Taking the time to reflect and understand why you act or make specific choices is a form of self-care and self-love. Those who are curious about themselves and engage in self-reflection are often the ones who succeed in their goals. Let's take an example. Why does caring for your kids, loving them, and providing the best life for them feels so natural? How do you stay consistent with caring for them? How aren't you just giving up when times get tough? You surely cannot give 100% all the time. but you always try to give your best, right? When you're having a stressful month, you aren't just telling your kids, hey kids, how about you provide for yourself for the next 3 weeks? Mom is tired. You're responsible for them. You love them. You won't stop caring for them. You have this connection with your kids. You interact with them. You try to be compassionate and you try to be understanding. That is the secret. To embark on a successful weight loss journey in 2023, it's essential to understand and connect with yourself. You are the key to your success, and it all starts with self-awareness and self-care. Just like you have a strong connection and responsibility for your beloved ones, you should extend the same love, compassion, and care for yourself. When was the last time you had an interaction with yourself? Maybe never? What is even an interaction with myself? Oh Lord, this is exactly what I mean. To be able to stay on track in 2023, you should stop scratching on the surface and start taking the things a little more serious and on a deeper level than you did before. You'll stay on track if you make a conscious effort to reflect on, to understand your habits, behaviors, emotions, thoughts, and motivations. You'll be able to approach your weight loss journey with a clearer and more confident mindset. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or stressed about exercising or eating healthy, you'll feel empowered and enriched. You must create a genuine will to care for yourself. And what that means is big. It is the game changer you've been looking for years. Caring for yourself will feel natural, not forced. Why do we feel so tired, and why is it so hard to form new habits and to recreate our lives? Sure, because it's new. And if it's new, it requires a lot more focus and a lot more energy. The reason for this phenomenon is rooted in the way the human body allocates its energy resources. As our bodies have a survival mechanism that determines which activities require immediate energy expenditure and which ones can be deferred. Basically, that means if you make something very important to you, your body will naturally provide energy for it. As an example, when you really are thirsty, it doesn't matter how lazy you are in this moment. Your body will find the energy to make you stand up and have a glass of water. Whereas when you aren't as thirsty and you just have the goal to drink 8 glasses of water per day, it is not as urgent. And so your body won't intuitively make you stand up and go and drink more water than you actually need to survive. So your body will always try to save energy short term, regardless of the long-term consequences. So basically, our body is willing to provide energy for something that is urgent or promises a reward. You will prioritize things naturally that you deem valuable. Now, all right, but what does it have to do with knowing yourself better and self-care and so on? Simple. When we take the time to understand ourselves better, to cultivate a deeper connection with our own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we are also fostering a sense of self-care and compassion. As a result, we start to see the benefits of taking care of ourselves and view healthy habits as a form of reward rather than a chore. Our bodies then respond by providing the necessary energy and motivation to maintain these habits. I mean, at the end of the day, sure, if you try to learn something new and to change your habits, it will cost you energy and it won't feel super easy or simple, but it should not feel miserable or draining. In difficult times, caring for yourself should feel supportive rather than stressful. And to achieve long-term weight loss, it is crucial to make that shift. Now, how to start getting to know yourself better? It will only cost you 5 to 10 minutes of your time every day, and it is completely free. It's journaling. And the first step here is just to take paper and pencil and just write down what you feel. Yeah, just pause this video right now and write down what you feel. And know that it is okay if in the beginning it feels unfamiliar, weird, and a little bit uncomfortable at first. And you'll also need some minutes to figure out what's in your head. And you also need to start being more creative to be able to describe what's in your head. But that's okay. Just give yourself the time to adjust to this new experience. Now, if you really don't know what to write down, try this. Consider making 2 lists. So the first list should contain what you want for yourself in 10 years, while the second list should be of what you don't want for yourself in 10 years. It's important to get clarity on both. your goals, and what you want to avoid in your future. Don't just plan who you want to become as a person. You also want to plan what kind of character traits you want to sort out. Just imagine being in the same place or worse in 10 years. What decisions led you to this situation? What can you do now to prevent that outcome? Understanding what you don't want is as important as understanding what you want. Now, why 10 years? While it may seem like a long time, it is important to have a long-term perspective to help guide your decisions. However, it doesn't mean that it will take you 10 years to reach your weight loss goals. The purpose of the 10-year time frame is to give you a better understanding of your priorities and what you want to achieve. Let me clarify. When it comes to weight loss, it is important to consider the long-term approach. If you focus only on short-term goals, you may feel a sense of pressure and urgency. This can very quickly lead to a feeling of discouragement and frustration. The thing is that planning for just 1 year can create a mindset of rushed decision-making. This again can lead to missing out on essential habits and skills that take time to develop. As a result, you may find yourself stuck in a cycle of repeating the same mistakes and seeing the same results. On the other hand, setting a goal for the next 10 years allows for a more relaxed and holistic approach. By not fixating on a scale, you can concentrate on the internal changes taking place. And this is key to sustainable weight loss. When you plan for 10 years, you just have the feeling that you have plenty of time. And you will take the time to focus on improving your habits, learning new skills, and developing a growth mindset. You won't be as fixated on the scale, which, by the way, is one of the biggest reasons why so many people fail over and over again. Hyper-focusing on the scale is the killer of consistency. The diet industry has taught us that we have to lose a specific number every single week, otherwise we're doing something wrong. And when we focus on just the visible results and not what is going on inside ourselves mentally, we are following the plan to failure. When we hyper-focus on the scale, we hurry. When we hurry, we lose time. People lose decades because of not implementing long-term strategies because they feel like they don't have enough time and they want to lose weight yesterday. Those who don't hurry need 1, 2, 3 years, yes. But those who hurry need longer. You're dieting for decades and giving up at the end while seeing the highest numbers on the scale ever. And that's exactly how we lose time while trying to be fast. The strength is to be found in serenity. Planning for the next 10 years will give you space and serenity. We're in 2023. It's about that time we revolutionize weight loss. To sum up, your next 2 steps are: Step 1, write down all that comes into your head when you think of why your previous approaches did not work. Step 2, take only 5 minutes and write down how you feel right now, what you think right now, or what you wish for yourself in the next 10 years, or what you definitely don't wish for yourself in the next 10 years. If you watch this video till the end without hearing anything about how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, you rock. That means you're ready for a real change. Also, I would highly appreciate your feedback on this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you wish to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. I look forward to provide you with more insightful tips and strategies for successful weight loss. See you in the next video. Stay awesome.